Every day, Americans enjoy the necessity of clean and fresh water. Every day, at least a billion of people around the world don't have access to clean water. These billions of people live every day having to rely on unclean water for their needs, and they can die from dirty water. We will be looking at China's water pollution, water shortage in the Middle East, California's drought, and solutions to modern water demands. To start off, human actions such as throwing trash into water, rapid groundwater depletion, and wastewater runoff from agricultural and industrial activities directly impact our water sources in a negative way. This here is a photo of a major city in China. One big story that has been in the media for years now is the environmental blight in China's air. However, a recent study reported on Chinese media states that about 80% of China's rural water wells are not fit for drinking and bathing. The main cause of this problem is contamination from farming and factories. The sudden boom of industrial growth in China in the 21st century has led to overuse of the country's water supplies. Insanitary water and water scarcity have a much more profound impact on the people in the Middle East. Desertification has been one of the region's biggest problems in recent years. 85% of the region's water is used for agriculture. Overgrazing and overuse of water has made the previously fertile land unfit for farming. Overuse of water has led to severe water scarcity for countries such as Jordan, Iraq, Syria, and Iran. Desertification has led to a long period of drought throughout the Middle East. Many countries in the Middle East have built desalination plants to provide more water. In fact, 70% of all desalination plants in the world are located in the Middle East. The price of water in Jordan has risen 30% in the last decade due to water shortage. Impressively, Jordan still manages to provide enough water for almost all of its residents, and it treats 98% of its wastewater. While water crises are present, people have been looking for solutions to meet modern water problems. Thanks to recent advancements on wastewater treatment, many countries around the world are building more wastewater treatment plants, reusing tons of gallons of water. Another common method is desalinating water. Through reverse osmosis, or distillation, water is separated from any contaminants and collected in a container. This solution only provides a limited amount of water, uses a large amount of energy, and creates problems for nearby water sources. So desalination is not a long-term solution. Now, let's take a look at California's drought and how it has been surviving it. California is a whole body of farms, creating the need for tons of water. It is the United States' top consumer for water. California gets the majority of its water from melted snow in the Sierra Mountains. In 2015, the amount of snowpack measured on the Sierra Mountains was a frightening 6% of normal snowpack amounts. The water off the Sierra Nevada mountains flows into many water sources, including Lake Oroville and Lake Shasta. Here are picture comparisons of Lake Oroville in 2011 and the lake in 2015. This is a picture of Lake Shasta in 2012 and this in 2014. The fact is, both of these reservoirs are around 30 to 40% capacity right now. To face the drought, California has cut its water usage off by 23% since 2014 and has millions of gallons of water pumped every day from each of its desalination plants. In 2016, the Sierra Nevada snowpack measurement was 86% of normal amounts, a big improvement from the last 4 years. However, more than a mere lucky year of precipitation will end California's drought. Recollecting everything we've talked about, water shortage and insanitary water is a big problem for about a billion people in the world, especially those in China, the Middle East, and some parts of Africa. We are very lucky to be living in the eastern region of the US, where precipitation falls in abundance and people's lawns and farms are very lush. If we can't help the regions with dire need of help for water, wars may spark over control of water sources. Without sufficient water, the developing countries will never become developed. The United Nations is already addressing global water issues with a serious concern. Countries around the world can make a huge difference by passing acts that will preserve clean water, and perhaps help other countries who need help acquiring clean water.